The last named storm in the Atlantic Hurricane Basin, Elsa, which came through New Jersey on July 9th. That looks to change over the next couple of days. I'm meteorologist Joe Martucci. We are having two areas of potential development with tropical cyclones over the next 5 days or so. Let's take a focus on this one here. Right now it is just near the coast of Africa. It is going to likely go to the north and west here, going through the Cape Verde Islands. And we take a look at what the intensity guidance is telling us. Most of it's in this green zone here. That would keep us in a tropical storm at least for the next 4 or 5 days. And then let's try to see if we can get into a hurricane here as we go into the later part of next week. If we do get some kind of named storm, it would be Fred. Again, Elsa was the last one we had on July 9th. And we're going to start seeing more of these names as we go deeper into the season, as we're just starting to get into peak time. Taking a look at closer to home, temperatures were a little bit of all over the place here. You see 74 in LBI, 77 in Atlantic City, but even Cape May was in the 80s here, mid 80s in Millville and Hamilton. What happened was we had a sea breeze front set up from about Longport over to the Parkway corridor on up into Seaside. And that left, again, these shore areas north of Longport in the 70s to the south. Cape May County beaches were in the 80s here. Temperatures were below average at Atlantic City International Airport, just 3 degrees below average. Not a huge deal for us. And then we'll be more seasonable as we go into the weekend. 9 days in a row, we have had a high temperature below average. Last time we had that, it was May 5th to the 13th of this year. Thursday evening numbers. We will fall through the 70s. Overnight lows will be in the mid to upper 60s here. So for leaving the windows open. Probably the last night you can do so comfortably here, or at least semi-comfortably. As we go into our Friday, high pressure moves on in. We're going to see a mostly sunny sky here. Winds will shift from the northwest to the southeast over time. So the morning, northwesterly winds. Still going to be fairly dry out there. Not a lot of humidity. Dew points will be around 60 or in the low 60s here. Temperatures rising through the 70s. In step with each other, but eventually wind starts to the southwest east. We have that cooling sea breeze, so we'll be in the low 80s at the shore, upper 80s on the mainland here. Pretty similar to what we had last Friday. Sea and sand reports looking really good. The only thing I have to say is we do have a moderate risk for rip current, so do make sure to only swim where there are lifeguards. Water temps will be 72, 74 degrees. Quite nice here for early August. Going to our Friday night, temperatures fall through the 70s during the evening. Overnight, we're going to see low 65 to 70, fairly seasonable, though I will say the dew points will be 65 to 70, so you're probably going to want the air conditioner running. Fog will develop after 3 a.m., ends by about 8 a.m. Then as we go into our weekend, we do have a cold front to our south and east. We have a low pressure system moving along it, trying to get some showers mainly into the shore corridor during the late Saturday into Saturday night time frame. This is going to be pretty similar to our Wednesday, where the majority of the rain stays offshore. You could practically see the rain from the beach for most of the day Saturday, but if we do get a shower, it is going to be, again, east of the Parkway towards the islands here. Over on the mainland, west of the Parkway, we're just talking about a mostly cloudy day, even cloudy day on Saturday. We do have fog both mornings here. Temperatures in the mid-80s, so pretty comfortable for early August standards. Over at the shore, a little bit cooler. Still looking for some showers as we do go into the afternoon and evening. Rain could just miss. We'll keep an eye on that for you as we go over the weekend. As we turn to early next week, jet stream, the river there that separates two air masses, will lift to the north. That allows this high pressure system to expand and bring in more heat and, more importantly, more humidity. Let's take a look at our mainland 7-day forecast. Our high temperatures aren't going to be anything to write home about. Very seasonable for this time of the year as we go into next week. In the upper 80s to around 90, but the dew points will be in the low 70s, and that is sticky, and that's something we haven't seen in at least a week here in South Jersey. Turning over to the shore for next week, temperatures in the mid-80s, looking pretty good here. We just have to dodge a couple of thunderstorms each afternoon. We'll have more for the weekend ahead in our Friday morning video. You can follow me on our website, thepressofac.com/weather, to see that, or if you turn to my social media, we're going to talk more about the weekend as well. You can chime in there too.